You know what? One of the most things I find interesting about me is how much I just don't care. now, now, what I mean a lot by that is, well, I just don't care about pretty much anything. It's very complicated. I don't care about people, is what I'm trying to say. I don't give a shit about them. I don't give a shit about life. That's just me. But there are like little dumbass things that I find myself caring about that I really wish I didn't, and I can't seem to turn off. I'm not sure if that's for a separate video or not, but anyway, now then, this is the point, not point, this is what I want to bring up, is in reality, I don't give a shit about humans at all. You die, I laugh. I'm like, that's what you fucking get. I'm like, you dumbass ape, die. That's what I'm always saying to people. Yo, you're over 40, I'm like, die. Why are you still alive? I see people, I'm like, damn, you're still alive? What the fuck? Ain't you old enough to die yet? Anyway, point is I'm trying to get to is I watch a lot of TV shows and a lot of movies. A lot. Like a lot. That's what I spend a lot. That's my favorite thing to do, hands down, more than game. I like to watch movies and TV shows, listen to music, and game in that exact order. That's kind of the extent of my pleasure of life goes. That's kind of it. I don't really want to do anything else outside of kill everyone. And that's about it. I don't really enjoy doing anything else. I have no ambition. I have no. It's because to me it's all pointless. Anyway, I'm not. That's gonna be a whole different topic for another video. But what I want to say is I watch movies, TV shows, and I find it's interesting because I'll find that I care more about the characters on there than I do about real humans. Like then I have to think, like, for example, I'm probably about to ruin shit, but chances are anybody watching this damn video don't even care about Merlin, because I'm about to talk about the show Merlin and how it ended. So if you don't want no spoilers, then you just might want to go ahead and either click away from this video or wait, I don't even know how long, because I don't know how long we're talking about it. But anyway, I'm about to start it. Give you a couple seconds. So anyway, I'm at the end of Merlin. I'm not trying to make sure I'm not saying like Maryland. Maryland, like the state. Or whatever that is, a country, state, wait, country. No, I'm messing with you. But no, I'm not talking about that place. But I'm talking about Merlin. And there, Arthur dies at the end. Yeah, I said it. Arthur died. That little shit. And then one thing I find is I actually get quite a bit emotional when watching things. I either get extremely hyper or I get angry, because I may find that it's usually women that do shit and I just get angry. I don't fucking choke you, and and I get sad at times too. At times I'll tear up, because I don't know why that. And because I think about it, I'm like, damn, in reality I don't give a fuck about people. But then I'm sitting there, but I think I think what holds true here is I don't care about them dying. I didn't actually give a shit that Arthur died. Now, what happened is, before he died, he had like a bro moment with Merlin before he died, because Merlin was there, and he's just kind of thanking him for all the shit he's done for him over the years, and that part made me weep. So I think it was the loyalty and the brotherhood, because make no mistake, I may hate humans, but I'm all about loyalty and just working together and all that shit. I'm not opposed to that. The problem is, humans are not the ideal kind to do that with. So you don't see me do it with humans. That's the closest I've gotten to co-op and some serious stuff, like serious, bro moments would have to be Rex, my boy Rex O'Maro, because when we play video games, it's like that sense of working together. We're just having fun, man. We're just going, going out. We're just chilling. I don't know. It's just weird, but that was like the closest. I won't. See, I don't know, because there was Jeff too, who was a real good friend, but Jeff is a little different than Rex, because Jeff, it was like a friendship, and our bond was like through games. For me and Rex, it's a little more, because we actually understand on deeper levels than things. We understand certain aspects in life, albeit Rex is a lot nicer than me. He doesn't hate people like I hate people. Now, there are times he gets extremely angry at people and can hate the shit they do, but Rex as a whole doesn't hate humans. So he doesn't necessarily, it's not like that, but I mean, he can accept and understand the way I feel, and he has felt, close to that way at other times. I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but that's more of a deeper connection than it was with Jeff, because with Jeff, we was really cool, but it was more just through games, because he would go to put on a movie or something. I don't know, I'm like that way anyway, because even when Rex does, I'm like, yeah, I'm out, I came here to play video games. I won't watch it, I'll watch it by myself. But anyway, I'm just trying to say that was like the closest I ever gotten. But I'm not opposed to it, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm opposed to it. But that's what makes me like tear up and stuff when I see moments between people, and you don't see these moments in reality, or they're completely fabricated. They're just, obviously the TV is fabricated. I didn't mean to say fabricated. I meant to say fake. That on one end of the spectrum, somebody's pretending. A guy could be professing his love to a chick, and she could just really not care. She could be putting all the dog and pony shows on, but she just don't give a shit. Or she may not show it right there, but later on in a couple years when she leave his ass, then, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. You know, this is obviously on both spectrums of the genders. But I just mean, like, I just see so much bullshit and pretending that if something is real, and I do see something that's real, it's not enough, man. It's not enough. It doesn't cover up all the other shit. So, anyway, so I'm like, damn, I care a lot more about character. Like, for example, Paul Walker. Paul Walker died. And in reality, I don't give a shit. I'm like, boo-hoo. He wasn't fast and furious enough, was you, huh, motherfucker? That's just how I feel about in reality. But I could watch him have a bro moment with Vin Diesel in the movie and might tear up. Now, I don't believe I ever did that, but I just imagine if it was. And it's got to be a little more than a bro moment. It's got to be a sad moment. I mean, because like I said, Arthur's dying. He's always been cool with Merlin, but he's never really just kind of came out like, yo, you're my friend. Because Merlin was a servant in the show. So it was kind of like, you could tell they were friends, and he treated him okay, but he still at times treated him like a servant. You know, for the most part. So it was like right there, he's finally thanking him, and that made me, so I said, damn, I actually really like that about me, that I really don't care about people in reality. This is not, like, I hear many people say, oh, that's just a defense, oh, that's just a wall, you just scared, you just that. I'm like, no, I do got fears, make no mistake, and one day I'm gonna make a video on those too at a later date. But but I really don't give a shit about humans at all. Like, I don't care. I think, like, I have a foster mom, and I've been with her for like, oh my God, it's been like 11, 12 years. And I still don't care about her. I just don't have any, like, other people think that you should automatically care about them because you've known them for so long and they've done this or that for you. No, I use people all the time. I don't see why I need to care about them. You're useful to me until you're not. And then I don't want anything to do with you. So I'm like, yeah, I just don't care. I really don't care about people at all. I've never loved anyone. I've never cared about anyone. I mean, I pretended, but I've never actually had those feelings. I don't want anybody to live. I'm not like, that's my boy Rex. That's my home skillet. High five all day, Rex. Fist bump. But given a chance, I cut your throat, man. One less human. That's just how I am. And Crow knows this. Lubu knows this. That I'll do the same to all of them. I have no, like, big quarrel with them. We've never had any fights. We've never done anything like that. But they're still human to me. And I just want all humans dead. It's just that simple. It's just how it is. But and I generally like that. So that means when I see, like, people not care in reality, like when you trying to shovel shit into my mouth and trying to convince me that it's oatmeal, which was like a dumbass analogy, but either way, you shoveling shit in my mouth and trying to make me think it's something else other than what it is. I'm like, I don't understand. You can't tell me humans are inherently good and then just look around the world and see that it's not. You can't tell me you care about somebody or love them and then beat on them. You can't do that. You can't cheat on them and do all that shit and try to convince me that they love and care about them. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. When I see so many things, like when I see people using people, I can see that they're using them. How can you try to convince me that they care about you? Or you care about them? I don't know. I don't understand why people can't just say what it is. That you want, be it whether you're using somebody for sex or you're using somebody for money or you're using them for a ride, anything. Just, you can pretend to care about them, but just don't bullshit and don't try. I don't know. I always tell people. I'll tell my foster mom. I don't care about you. I don't care about people. That's just how I am. If it makes you feel better, thinking I care about you so you keep doing shit for me, okay. But I tell people all the time so you get no confusion. And yet people still get confusion because they still are surprised when I'm just like, no, or I'm not doing shit for you. They just seem surprised. Like, like my foster mom was out there shoveling snow. And then she kept trying to, I guess, get me into shoveling the snow. Now I'm going to make a different topic on this, that a thing women do called shaming tactics. I mean, men do it too, but it's more common with women. And I'll make a different video on that. But anyway, she just kind of keep trying to bring it up. Like, oh, Matt really wanted to show all the snow. And I'm like, I know what she's trying to do, and I'm like, yo, I always know what people are trying to do. That's what I do, but obviously I'm arrogant and narcissistic myself, so you always hear me hype myself up. Anyway, but anyway, I just got done shoveling my fucking snow to get into my parking spot because I was at work when it snowed that night. And I'm like, I don't like shoveling my own. I wouldn't shovel my snow if I didn't have to. If I could have drove over that shit, I'd have drove over that shit. But I couldn't because it was too high. So I'm like, what made you think I want to go out there and shovel for you? Because I'm like, I don't care about you. And then I will make another video a later date too about women and their lack of appreciation. That's another big part of why I don't do shit for you. You don't appreciate anything. But anyway, that's kind of like the same concept. I'm like, I'm not, and I don't care about money. I work so I have money. So I work to have money. So it ain't no I pay you, so I didn't shovel that shit. I guess she shoveled or she got somebody else to, because that shit was clear when I went out to work that night. You don't help me with mine, I'm not helping you with yours. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do a lot of things because I don't care about. I really believe that you should do things for people because you care about them. That's really what I believe. Like other people apparently don't believe this. Now I'm not against doing things for people to get things, get things for yourself, because that's just the way the world is now, because that is what I do as a whole. But the difference is I admit it. I don't sit there and pretend to be something I'm not. I don't try to convince somebody that I care about them so that, I don't lie. Hey man, I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to say I care about somebody to them. This is weird. But yeah, I'm just saying, you should stop trying to pretend. And this is really just like 11 minutes of me rambling and talking. Because this is when I get confused. I don't understand how people would even express caring. And if you do care, why do you do the shit to one another that you do? But yeah, if I cared about my foster mom, I'd have went out there and shoveled the snow. That to me, all that shit just makes logic. I don't care about you. My back is hurting because I'm out of shape. Not hurting, but like the muscles are hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like from me shoveling my snow. So why would I go out there and shovel you? I don't give a shit about the sidewalk or the steps. I'll walk over that shit. I don't care. That's how I am. If it's not now, if I'd have been annoyed by it, then I'd have went out there and shoveled. Like, oh man, I'm not really trying to be stepping in all this snow. Nah, if I'd have been like that, I'd have shoveled it. But I didn't. I didn't care. So I guess the whole point of this long ass rambling ass video was stop trying to convince me that people actually care when they don't. And if you do care, why don't you try actually showing it? But beware, the person that you care about and you're showing it to may not really care about you. Ken out.